This is Monkey. I thought we were going to have a whole show of watching Monkey clean your butt. Did y'all see that clip the other day on the news? Well, the news, which is people doing things from their living room, basically, and putting a camera on. Yeah, they're all coming to my world now. All your fancy studios, and your lighting, and your grip, and your director, and your AD, and your sound tech. Now you're all in your living room, just like me. You know what else I found out? Let me wait for you guys to come on. Some people are not funny without a soundtrack. I'm sorry. There are people who I really like, but without the laugh track to tell me when to laugh, I'm not laughing. And I used to think they were really funny. And I think it's, I don't think I turned off my, hold on a second. Let me turn off my, there we go. We there? Hi, Susie. I hadn't turned off Flip. Hadn't turned off my notifications. I noticed that John Oliver is still hilarious. But Trevor Noah is not as funny as he was, even though I do like him as a news source because he's a friendly face giving me my news. Although I don't just watch one form of news. I do want to have it be balanced. But if I am watching liberal news today, let's just face it, I like John Oliver and Trevor Noah and The Daily Show, all this stuff. But I've noticed that, and even some of our late night talk show hosts, you guys, I don't usually watch them, but now that I have total insomnia, I'm watching them more. But I'm only watching them on YouTube because I don't have broadcast television. But I'm watching them on YouTube. And I'm like, yeah, you're in a tent and you're still funny. You're not still funny. I don't know. I just think some people are used to, I don't know if I'm still funny. Coach is in the building. Hey, Suzanne. So nice to see you guys. I need to warn you, I don't know that we're going to craft today. I just have to tell you. I'm going to be straight up. But anyway, just to finish my thought, because it's like all I can do to finish a thought these days, is that some of us have been doing like lives to zero room, like to an empty room for so many years, building up on Periscope, building up when Facebook Live was new. Like we are so used to seeing zero and like trudging on and like just getting over ourselves to be funny or entertaining when there's nobody there, knowing that they'll just watch the replay, that I think some of these guys have been blessed with an audience. Hey, Lisa. They've been blessed with an audience. They've been blessed with a laugh track. They haven't had to be in the trenches of like zero viewers. So, Kelly, I have to tell you something funny. So Kelly ordered the stamp from me, and then IOD didn't have that stamp. So I made a friend with another vendor who had the stamp, and she mailed me the stamp. And then today, Kelly, IOD did not send me your package. Like I ordered a big IOD delivery because I was out of a lot of things. But they did. Hey, Terry. Hey, Mary. They sent me the one you wanted. So now I don't have anything else, but I have two. Why did they send me the one thing? The one thing that was back ordered, I just got. And all the other shit I ordered, I didn't got. Anyway, you guys, oh my God, I'm so excited that you're here. I have to tell you what's happening. And you can look over my shoulder and I'll show you this. It's like 3 o'clock. And that's usually when I'm like putting out my little promos for what we're going to do today. And I'm like sitting there. And I've been so emotional today. Just so emotional. And I had a meeting at 1 with my city, like the city of frickin' Hyattsville, with the mayor and the comptroller was on and all these other businesses were on. Like, this is where you're a business person. And I had to get off the live. I mean, because I was about to cry. And I was like, where the hell is this coming from? I woke up okay. I actually vacuumed. I put in a load of laundry. Like, this is a good day. And then I'm sitting there talking about, and people are like, Sue, how are you? How's your business? And I was like, oh shit, don't ask me that. Don't ask me that in front of all these politicians and business people and economic development. Don't, no. I'm like, okay, bye everybody. Because I realized the waterworks were about to come. You still can't find toilet paper? Chris, go to your Mexican market. Do you have like, I mean, that's what we have. We have like Asian markets, Mexican markets, Hindi markets. We have so many international markets, and they're all full. Like, I don't know why people just don't go there. If you have that. So, forgive me if I'm looking down. I want to see your comments. So it's 3:00. So I got off that live because I was like, I'm not going to let them see me cry. I don't even know why I'm crying. What's happening? What is happening? And then it's like 3:00. I'm like, all right, let's get ready to do a project. I'm wandering around my house. Wandering. Okay, it's 4:00. Okay, we got this. I'm going to go to my studio and we're going to finish doing that ombre effect on that dresser. That's what we're going to do. And then all of a sudden, we get this huge thunderstorm, like crazy tornado watch thunderstorm. I'm like, I guess I'm not leaving the house. Passes over. I'm like, okay, what am I going to do? It is. And then it's 4:30, and then it's 4:45, and then it's 4:50, and I go up to my husband's room. He's at work. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I can't focus. I can't set up my light. I can't set up my camera. I can't figure out what. It's not that I can't create. I was just like, I felt like I can't share. I don't know. I was like, I don't know what to do. Do I cancel? I'm just not going to go. He's like, you can't do that. And I was like, okay, what do I do? He said, just talk. That's all I can do today, guys. Oh, shit. I don't want to cry. I'm not even I don't even know what I'm upset about. Except for the obvious. Like, it's so big. I don't have anybody I know that's sick. I just feel this, like, suffocating pressure cooker on me. And I want to hear how you guys are. Yeah, was that your cry? Yeah, like, I'm in my stages of grief, and today I was just angry. Like, angry cry. Like, God, just damn it. You know, like, I've worked so hard to build up something that worked. I got it. I got a formula. I was finally settling down, for an ADD person to settle down into a formula that was working. Do the custom work, do the YouTube videos, post this on this, connect with this, do this. You're going to do it. And then, but, you know, it's just business. I mean, it's not, business life, yeah, it is kind of all mushed together for me. You don't trust your own. I know, Jackie. That's how I feel like. I told Brian, I was like, I don't know if I could go live. I don't know what I'm going to say. I don't know what I'm going to do. He's like, that's when they like you best, honey. So I trust that you guys will hold this lightly, because I just didn't have it today. I tried so hard to set up some projects for you guys. I was using the glue stick, and I was making molds, and I was going to do that idea I think Lisa or Chris came up with, like doing the Wedgwood on the flowers, and I was just thinking I'll give you a tour of what I'm doing, and then I just couldn't do it. So, were you at Super Funk after church? Yes. I know. I just feel like I love that. You want to throw them at your barn. That's what I feel like. I feel like I want to angry create. Like, oh, I just want to be mad. The thing is, I want to be mad. I'm mad. And I don't know who I'm mad at. I mean, am I mad at our government? Well, sure. I mean, to a certain extent. But I mean, they're not responsible that this started. Am I mad at trying to apply for all these grants, and they say that you can apply for this, but then you can't apply for that, and then you got to figure that out? And I'm like, mother. Yeah. I think my mad is just my version of sad. I'm just like kind of bereft at the things that are. I like change. I don't like it forced upon me, but what I do know that is when it has been forced upon me, I have rallied. You know, you guys were behind me when I lost that studio overnight, and I had to pack up a truck, and I'm in tears, and all my family's there. But in a way, my body and brain reacted in an appropriate manner. I had a horrible thing happen. I had to move. I had a lot of disappointment. And for the next 3 months, I just felt this power to reinvent and recreate. Yeah, I'm mad at people running around too. I got to say, I'm watching people and I'm like, what are you doing? The longer you stay out there and play, the longer I have to stay here. What's going on? Look at this fat cat going to try to fit through there. Can you do it, fatty? God, I've just let my cats loose. They're indoor cats. And I'm just like, go. Just go. Be free. Come back at the end of the day. They just hang out on the porch all day. So I guess what I feel like is like I'm waiting for that energy, that you got it, Sue energy, to come in and say, this is what we're going to do. We are going to just apply for that loan, and we're going to get this thing going, and we're going to get excited. We're going to find the silver lining, and we're going to make this thing work. Polly. Hey, Polly. I'm sorry you're not on a fun live today. You're just on a Sue rant. It's not there. I can get excited for like 10 minutes ago. This is what I'm going to do, and then it's gone. And then I just need to sit on the couch and binge and eat and drink. And then I get excited again. I'm like, no, Sue, go finish your YouTube video. That always makes you happy. So I went and I finished my YouTube video, and I showed it to my sister, and it's with my niece, and she's hilarious. And I finally finished editing it. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you. And it brought me this joy of completion, but then it was gone. Like, it was just gone. It just evaporated. So I don't know how to, it's like I'm filling up this bucket and it's got too many holes in it. I'm like, oh my God, I finished my cushion. I just love it. It made me so happy. And then I'm, okay, whatever. It's a cushion. Like, that's not me. I mean, old me would have been excited for a month over this cushion. And then I'm just like, yeah, I guess I better do the other side. Am I going to do the other side? That means I have to fucking flip it over. It means I have to lift this thing and flip it over and do the other side. Like, I miss me. I miss me. I miss the me that gets excited even when, if she could see, like, there's so many things I've gotten excited about that have failed. Manifest, I know my vibration is off. Like, I don't even want to listen to my manifestation tapes right now, Lisa. Like, Manifest Babes, and like, I'm just getting mad at all that. You know, I tried to listen to Jennifer Allwood today, and everybody wants to go in this rah-rah mode, and I'm not ready for you yet. Stop rahing at me. Stop telling me that I just have to shift and pivot. I already shifted and pivoted. I've been shifting and pivoting all year. I don't want to shift and pivot. Oh my God, you quit smoking? Oh, girl. I would give you the wrong advice. I'd be like, now's not the time. Now is not the time to give up vices, my darling. No. Like, I saw someone's post the other day. She's like, I'm vegan, and I've lost 15 pounds. I'm exercising every day, and I'm not watching television, and no more sugar, and no more caffeine. And I wanted to stab this person. I was like, I'm going to have to unfollow you. I think it was one of you guys. I was like, I'm going to have to unfollow you. I'm done with you. And then it said, I don't know who wrote this. I just posted it on my page, but you know. Like, exactly. I'm not going to be here telling you to find the silver lining right now. I think we all need to just wallow in this for a while longer. It's not there for me. And y'all know me. Like, what I was saying before is that, like, if I could go back to the Sue that had the idea. Okay, so here's Sue that has this idea. Oh my gosh, I have an idea. I'm going to play cafe. Ah! Right. Shit and pivot. Shit and pivot. I know. And then, so there's this Sue, and then there's this Sue, which is like, that shit was hard. I didn't make any money, whatever. It was just like, it worked out, but it didn't really, kind of thing. Like, this Sue is so excited, and this Sue doesn't know if she could go back in time and tell that Sue, like, let's think of something else. I don't know that I would, because this Sue is so happy. She's just full of possibility, and she falls on her face a lot. But do we want to stop her? Do we want to stop her from falling on her face? Yes, the silver lining, Peggy. It's so muddy right now. I don't think I'm ready for it. I want to dream into something. I want to dream into the next version. Like even I had a long talk with my county developer today, and he's such a lovely man. He's like, we got to think forward like 2 or 3 months. I'm like, 2 or 3 months? Honey, I'm in 2021. Yeah, I'm in 2021. I'm not even, 2020 is dead to me. Fuck 2020. Like, I can't even, like, no. There's nothing I'm going to do that's going to make the next 4, 6 months work. And I don't feel like pivoting that much. I'm just looking way far ahead. That's all I can do. I think that's all I can do right now. Because every time I think, I'll figure this out for next week changes. I'm tired. Like, a month ago, I went into my store, and I felt that Sue energy, that little naive Sue. She's over here, right? Little dum-dum Sue. But she's cute, man. She's so excited. I kind of love her, you know. And I feel bad for her a lot, but I kind of love her. And she went in there and she redid the store, and she put little signs in all the windows with little QR codes so that everybody could buy from the store. And she set up her little lobby hobby. She was like so excited that we're going to have drop off. And then the next fucking week they say, oh, you can't do drop off anymore. You can't have pickup. That got me. I mean, so at least little excited Sue got to, you know, have some fun doing something that was completely useless because it kept her busy. Yeah, what have you been posting for 2 years? No, Paul. I'm totally in third person. I am. I've gone to third person, Paulie. I've gone to third person. Yeah, and not out of vanity, just out of like, I don't want to be inside my body anymore. I don't want to be there, so I'm just going to talk about her. Well, Lenny, let me tell you something about how many Lyns. So I'll post this for you guys. I wrote a story last year about the fact that I have 5 personalities, and it's really hard to start the day because each one of them has decided how we're going to have our day. And they fight a lot. And so I wrote this story about it, and I really enjoyed writing. And, 5 personalities, want to start the day. And I realized that it's because you think I have a strong personality. No, there are multiple personalities in here, and they're all strong. Yeah, I know we can't look forward. It's hard. So anyway, what I was going to say is what I was thinking about doing before this all started is turning my short story about myself and my multiple personality disorder in jest. Okay, I'm not making fun of people who have that, but I mean it. I don't know. I haven't been to a doctor. And turning it into a video series where I really explore each one of these personalities and then how they cope with whatever's brought on. And this morning I was dreaming about what if I made the video of the multiple Sue personalities. There's Susie, she sleeps all day. There's Sophie, she just wants to sing and she doesn't care if she gets fat. And then there's Sarah, who just wants to get everything on an Excel spreadsheet and wants us to like lower our cholesterol. Like there's all these different ways that I cope in the world. And Jerry's like, I'm just making a chocolate cake. I don't care where I am right now. And I thought about all those personalities right now in quarantine. And I don't know, maybe, wait, can I sell what, Diana? Can you sell it and put a tag on it? And they all have the S name. Of course they do. Of course they do, Paul. They all have the S name. Sarah, Sophie, Susie. Susie's my napper. Susie's been winning. So the multiple personalities of Sue on quarantine, basically, so Susie, who no matter what is ready to take a nap, and Sophie, no matter what, she needs an audience, and she doesn't care about being curvy, so she just wants to eat and sing and dance. So she's just like out in the yards twirling and waving at people because she's so freaking lonely she can't stand it, and Sarah's trying to get us organized. She's like, Sue, just like apply for this grant, but Sophie's baking a cake, and so they're fighting with each other all day long, and then Susie's just like taking a nap. So it's like, and we're all in the same house. Like normally we can get out, we can go about our day, and one person takes over in the car ride here, and we can coexist, but we're all in the house right now. We're all in the house. house. And let me tell you who's winning. Susie and Sophie, because we are getting fat and taking naps. That's what we're doing. Oh, a sale online out of my shop. Yeah, Diana, there's hardly anything left. I mean, I have been selling. No, that's really sweet. I have been selling. Right now, what I'm doing is I'm drop shipping a lot. I love when I get an order that's like all of one thing. So if I get an order of all of one thing, it's like all Debbie's, then I could just drop ship it. I love all orders, but when I get one that's part this, part this, part this, I have to ship 3 different ways. So it's hard, but I'm not discouraging it because, I know. Usually, Susie, a nap, like I'll get up at 7 or 8 and then I'll work really hard and I'll get a lot done and then maybe I'll have a little cat nap around 3 or 4 and then, be ready for dinner and then time with the kids and the hubby and then go to bed around 11. But when do you take a nap when you don't get up till noon? We're going to need an exorcism. So how are you guys coping? Tell me what you're doing. You want to see that in a TV show? All right, well, I'll start on YouTube, darling. And then I get excited. You guys are going to get me excited. I'm like, I'm going to write the stories. I'm going to script it out. I'm going to do it. I've done this before. I've done a multiple personality one before. I'll post it for you. I did it on all the different personalities that used to visit my play cafe. And my neighbor was an editor, and I played 8 different characters. I played 8 different moms. All crazy, all certifiable. And then he edited them all together. I mean, it was brilliant the way he did it. And I still look at that thing like nobody ever watches it. I'll post it. You guys can see if you like it. But I had so much fun, and it was all ad-libbed. Just me playing these crazy characters who would come into my cafe in Oakland. I mean, they were freaking nuts. And you'd think I'm doing a caricature of these women. I'm not really. Berkeley Moms Group. I'll post it. I'll get excited, but I got to be honest with you. I don't know if I'll do it. I might do it in a year, but I get so excited and then I just deflate. Like I say, nothing fills up the bucket. Now watching you, oh Susie, I know. So who are you guys watching? Like who is I don't know if I want to be inspired, and that's why I didn't know if I wanted to craft with you guys today. I didn't know if I had any inspiration to give you today because I personally don't want to take on any more inspiration. Isn't that terrible? I'm your craft coach. But I can't, every person who's trying to teach me how to do something or figure something out or do something better or try a new way, I'm just like, oh no, I already had my way. I'm going to wait till everything goes back. I don't want to learn a new way. I don't want to figure this out. I don't want to figure out one more thing. Dissociated identity disorder now. Okay. All right, I'll have to look that up. Sarah will look that up. I'm not going to look it up. She'll look it up and see. So, tell me who you're listening. So, Tara, you're knitting. Like, I'm a Jennifer Allwood fan. I usually find her inspiring, but she wants me to, like, pick myself up and dust myself off, and I just want to stay dusty. I think I want to stay dusty for a little bit longer. And I know she's doing her job. She's, and the manifestation babe, again, I don't know. All I can say is I will get there. I believe I will get there, but I am not there today. And if you're not there today, oh, it's not multiple personality disorder. It's called dissociated identity. Oh, it's a different term. Oh, am I being politically incorrect? I don't mean to be. And I didn't mean to appropriate either. I just I need a way of saying it that's not insulting in any way. It's how I figured out why there's a part of me that will decide to diet and be fully into it, and then the next day will completely break it. And that's because there are 2 very strong thought processes in my head, and they battle it out. And they both are really good at making their case for why they are right. Sue, I know you started your diet yesterday, but we're on a road trip today. And the salads at the McDonald's they're no better than that burger. So you might as well just have that burger because the salad's 300 calories and the burger's 300 calories. So you might as well just have the burger. Like, she's good. She is good. The Cheery podcast, are they? Yeah. Cop, hospital, or murder mystery. But Diana, what I see is so many people right now watching, shows about viruses and shows about apocalyptic shows, almost like it's cathartic. I mean, I think we all enjoy that when we don't think it can hit close to home, and then we're like in it. I haven't watched one of them like while I'm in it. I mean, that would be. I mean, I guess in a way you could say that we were all kind of. I don't know what to say. Titillated by The Handmaid's Tale because it was like scary, but ooh, could that happen? Like they made it so that you're thinking, oh, could that really happen? And that's why we watched it, because it was hitting so close to home, but not. Okay, but not. But those people who are watching those shows right now are like, I mean, how can you watch a show about a viral apocalypse when we're in a viral apocalypse? I don't know if I could do it. I don't know. It's like watching the Titanic before going. No, it's like watching the Titanic while you're on a cruise and you've hit an iceberg, darling. That's what it is. That's what it is. You're on the ship. It is going down. You turn on the Titanic, so at least you're going down with Leonardo DiCaprio, I think. Am I journaling? No. And normally when I'm in a time of stress, I write. Like, I write stories. I write about my personalities. I think we all have these personalities. I mean, we all have them. I just wrote them. I just gave them names. And talk about them in third person. Little fires everywhere. All right, I'm going to go back and read all these comments. Because, so I want to know what you're watching. I want to know what you're doing. I want to know how you're feeling. I'm encouraged to know that you too are like annoyed by people who are too happy right now. Somebody on here, I won't mention her name for privacy's sake, but she told me a story about when she was kind of in a bad place and she found me online and I annoyed the shit out of her. She was so honest with me. She said, the first time I saw you, I was like, oh no. No. But I guess I kept popping up in her feed, like the universe was like, no, give her a chance. And then she started watching me and in her words was on Team Sue. Maybe she had to see one of my less than peppy podcasts, less than peppy productions. Your show could be based on what happens to this lady because of the virus. Oh, yes. So, but you guys, I don't know. I can get excited here with you, but I gotta tell you honestly, every day I wake up hoping that I'm back. Does that make sense? Every day I wake up, and I wake up like 20 times a day. My friend told me to mix honey and salt and take a spoonful of that before bed. Y'all ever heard that? I don't know. He said it's something to do with all the, I don't know. I'll try it because I'm up every 15 minutes, it feels like. I want me back. I don't know when I'm coming back. I'm going to keep coming on here every day at 5. I'm going to be into it on some days. I'm going to not be into it on other days, but I'm going to commit to doing it no matter what because I want to do that. Do you, Kelly? You put together everything you've done? Kelly, I got to tell you. So I thought that package that came today had all your IOD supplies in it. And I told my husband, I was like, can we take a road trip today? I was like, is there anything dangerous with just getting in the car, going one place, dropping something off, and coming back? So I think if I do get your supplies, my day was going to be driving to your house. I was like, I can either pack everything up, or I could go on a half-hour drive or hour drive. So actually that was going to be my day. But then I didn't get all the supplies, and then we got like hurricane warnings or tornado warnings. So I decided I would not do that. Yes, nightmares, absolutely. No, I don't feel alone, Heather. I don't feel alone. I feel I feel lonely, but only in that I can't connect to the things that usually make me happy the way I used to. So I think my goal, if I have any goal at all, is to find something else that makes me happy. Because accomplishing things makes me really happy, but I'm not feeling very accomplished. And I can't focus very long. And so that, like, it took me 20 hours to edit this last video. I can usually do it in 10, but I can't do it. Like, I literally was like, where was that shot? What was I saying? Where's the music? Like, the actual process of doing it was hard, was so hard. So I think I'm going to find some books, not how-to books. Like, I have to get real books, like literary books. I was actually reading one, and then I lost it, and I nearly cried again. I was reading this book. What was it? Tales, cautionary tale. No, what was it? Oh, geez. I was really getting into it. I was reading it in the hammock. I don't know where I put it. I guess I could break into my own bookstore and go get another book. Most of my books are like crafting, business, small business, profit first. Like, I've got the whole small business catalog of books. Like when I'm feeling down, I can just read a chapter and be like, I got this. And I'm not, hi monkey, I don't got this right now. So I think my only advice, shit rebounds and hit you in the face. Oh yes. Here's the advice I'm going to give myself. It's sunny today. It has stopped pouring and stopped tornadoing. I'm not gonna set a goal. I'm just gonna like wander around and see what feels good that doesn't involve eating or alcohol. I know my husband has lots of ideas. Trust me, he's made a list. It's not what I'm talking about, honey. No focus. I have no focus. Like, I cleaned out the sink because all the kids are like leaving these dishes, and I keep saying you're not allowed to leave your dishes, and I go and I clean out the dishes, and it feels like I just did this Herculean task, and then somebody comes down and just nonchalantly leaves a dish, and I lose my shit. Like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Like, I can't even take it. Yes, Lenny, absolutely. I don't have any. Well, I said in my live on Friday, I don't know if you saw it, I talked to my coach, and she noticed that the highlight of last week for me, besides doing my lives, was when I met that friend online who I had to get the stamp for Kelly. And we ended up talking for an hour, and we were talking, but mostly I was giving her advice. She wanted to know how to set up her online store, and she wanted to know how to do shipping, and then she was thinking about doing Facebook, but she wasn't, YouTube, but she wasn't sure she had all these questions, and then she realized that I had a lot of ideas. I don't always have all the answers, but it felt so good to help somebody with all that I know. And so I'm going to set up doctor's hours. I'm not just doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. I got to tell you. And I'm not just doing it just for the money. I'm doing it because I need to feel useful. I just do. I need to feel like I can offer something that I've learned. And if I've learned anything, it's how to reinvent. I just personally don't feel like doing it today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe the next day. But yeah, I'm going to, I mentioned I was going to set up doctor's hours. So the DIY doctor, I think I'm going to do like half hour or hour, make it affordable. I have a friend who I helped, I was mentioned in his book, Video Marketing for Dummies. He wrote it years ago and consulted me on it. We charge each other. Oh, good. I can't wait to read all these. I don't want to look down and make eye contact, but I want to read all your posts. I have a dear friend, and he does this for a living, but he does it for like corporations and for big businesses and politicians. And he called me this week, and he's like, "Am I going to get you on board with me yet? Are you going to join my company?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm not ready to pivot that much. I'm not willing to give up my small business to join your big business, but I will consider." Doing a lower tier than what he's doing. I don't want to work with big businesses. I don't want to work with politicians. I want to work B2B, though. I want to work with other business people or small business people or artists who want to figure this out for themselves in the best way. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you. That's what I got. I hope that was okay today, you guys. I really do. It means a lot to me. I didn't fully break down and cry. I feel better. I feel better. I hope you feel better. I did finish this. Let me see. I brought this out to photograph it, and then I got too lazy. I was trying to photograph this cushion, which turned out really great. And then I was like, oh, I have to clean the floor because the floor is all messy. And then I was like, screw it. I'll do it tomorrow. Like, that's where I love staging and photographing, but the idea of having to bend over and pick up a leaf was too much. No, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Anyway, so I did finish this guy. Can you see him? That turned out good. This turned out good. I like this. All the little detail here. And then I had another idea. See, I keep having ideas. I have a ton of ideas. I don't feel like following through on any of them right now. But I was thinking, I really like how this turned out. Yeah, I think I will. I think I will cry. I'll cry later. I'm not going to try to stop myself. I just didn't want to cry in front of the mayor. I don't know why. She would have understood. She would have given me a hug. She's a sweet lady. I just didn't feel like I just didn't want to go down. Like, I already have a reputation for being God knows what. But people know who I am. And I was like, I did not need one more qualifier. Oh, that's Sue. She's the one who blank. Like, she's the one who broke down and started sobbing with the comptroller of Maryland on a live, recorded. Like, I just didn't want to be that girl today. Maybe another day. And thank you, Sweet Pea. Thank you, Peggy. Thank you, Chris and Kelly. All you guys. God, this made me feel better. What I was thinking about, the thing is with this, is I use molds from a bunch of different molds to do this. So what I was thinking is those little jewelry boxes I have. What if I got the 2-part epoxy resin and I made a bunch of molds? Like, I just made them for you. I mean, I know it's fun to do, but if I could mix and match almost like a bunch of different puzzle pieces so that you got the box, and this would be good for kids too, who don't have the dexterity. And so you got the treasure box, you got all the paints, and you got all these pieces, and you could put them on however you wanted. So instead of having to buy 5 molds, I mean, that would be $100. But if you just bought one little kit that already had 5 flowers and 4 leaves, like, I was thinking I'd actually cut out the molds for you so you could reuse it. But then I was like, why don't I just get Sadie to make a bunch of them, like little applique pieces, and put them all in a kit? So I'll write that down. Oh, Melissa. Oh, Melissa. You didn't miss a craft today, darling. You just missed a rant. Not even a rant. You didn't make it to my pity party. Oh my gosh, yes. No, and exactly, except that I'm always the only woman on there, except for the mayor. I think there was one other woman, but no, it's yeah, that's another story. Anyway, you guys, cheers. I'm going to go sit in the hammock. I'm going to go sit in the sun. I'm going to go find my wretched cat, and I'm going to make her love me. She's a Siamese. She won't really cuddle unless she decides, but I'm going to make her love me. And I'm going to just wander around and see. I'm not going to try to set a goal. I'm not going to, if I feel like journaling, I'm going to journal. If I feel like reading, I'm going to read. But I do want to do something that brings me joy that I feel better after. I know I can sit and watch Tiger King and I can enjoy relaxing, but I don't feel better after. I think that's the only thing. I'm going to see if I can find something. A walk. My daughter's been doing 45 laps around the house so she can run a mile. I think I might brave it and put a mask on and actually walk around the block. Yes, Peggy, just be. That's some good advice right there, girl. I don't know if I'm really good at that. But I'm certainly, if I'm going to learn anything in this whole shit show, I think we're all learning. We got to reevaluate. We got to just be, we got to figure out different things that energize us. And it comes from inside of us, maybe not outside. And I get a lot of my energy from outside. And I got to start like cranking it up from the inside. And so that's not such a bad thing, but I might not do it all in one day. I think that's what it's come down to. Oh, thank you, Anne. All right, you guys. My Siamese is wandering off into the other yard, and I will miss her if she's gone, so I'm going to go rescue her. I will be back tomorrow. I will try to make sure that we go to the studio. I think that would be good. I think I need to get out of my house and into another zip code. It's only a mile away. I think that'll feel good to kind of get back in there and be surrounded by a slightly different energy. All right? Music and dance around the house. I love you guys. Thank you for being there for me, and I hope in some way me sharing with you helps you too. That would mean a lot to me. That would make me happy. All right? Mwah! Bye, kiddos.